Hello, Gaurav sir. Gauri madam, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Yes. Good afternoon, madam. How are you?
Afternoon,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon. So good to have you also. Thank you.
दोनों माइक और एक कैमरा पे चले
Ritika Singh, are you there, Ritika?
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, 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 very much. Vradhi,
बंद बोलो
Yes, ma'am.
Vanshika, Abbas.
अब्बास का माइक नहीं अब्बास का मुझसे फोटो मत
Okay.
आवाज जा रही है कि नहीं चेक करो
Hello.
ये भी करो अलाउ करो
Ma'am, am I audible and visible?
Yes, Vanshika, you're there.
Okay.
माइक बंद
Ma'am, I'm audible and visible.
Yes, Vradhi.
अभी सेटिंग कुछ भी मत मिलाओ ऐसे ही रखो पीछे से पीछे से पीछे से
Good afternoon, sir. Bose sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Namaste,
ma'am.
sir.
Good afternoon, good
Yes,
afternoon,
Dr. Raj
everybody.
Lakshmi Bagh. Yes, good afternoon.
Nice, ma'am. Nice to meet you there on the virtual platform.
Very true, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody.
What can
कैमरा को ऑन करो बाग मैडम ने अलाउ कर आवाज
आणि मी दिसते का?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Good
Yes,
afternoon,
ma'am.
sir. Vice Chancellor, sir, good afternoon. Good note.
Good afternoon, and I hope I think you are all set.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are all set. We'll begin in 1 minute.
Good afternoon, Vice Chancellor, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Good
Good
afternoon, ma'am.
all.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon, sir.
Speech.
माइक बंद
Teachers Vasani. Vak madam, can we begin?
Yes, Gauri, ma'am. And Gauri, ma'am, and Gaurav, sir, shall we begin? Dr. Kamboj, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Shall we begin, sir? With your permission, everyone, sir. Sir and ma'am.
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am.
So I
Yes,
am
sir.
absolutely okay with it. Yeah,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you so much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Our VC, sir, we'll go ahead and we shall begin with Ritika Singh. Can you take over, Ritika?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon to each. Sorry. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, Ritika, you're much audible.
Okay. Good afternoon to each one of you present here. I, Ritiksha Singh, student of New Law College, Bharatiya Vidyapeeth, deemed to be university. I'm extremely overwhelmed to get this opportunity to address you all on this online national conference on emerging trends in intellectual property and cyber laws, organized by Advanced Exploration Training of Intellectual Property and Cyber Law Cell, New Law College. Bharatiya Vidyapeeth, deemed to be University, Pune. Droid Penal Group, a unit of Arjun Das Gulati Memorial Society, Prayagraj, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Law University, Sonipat, in collaboration with Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center. Bharatiya Vidyapeeth is now a leading educational institution in the country, established on the 10th May 1964 by Dr. Patang Rao Kadam Sahib, with the objective of bringing about intellectual awakening and overall development of the people of our country through education. Our college and institutions of higher education impart education in different disciplines, including medicine, Ayurveda, homeopathy, dentistry, nursing, arts, science, commerce, engineering, pharmacy, management, social science, law, environmental science, architecture, hotel management and catering technology, physical education, computer science, library science, and information technology. New Law College is secured 5th rank by Outlook, 5th rank by India Today, 3rd rank by the Education Post 2022, 7th rank by Global Resource Development Center Society 2021. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Law University, Sonipat, was established by the state government of Haryana in the year 2012 under the Haryana Act number 15 of 2012 under the name of National Law University Haryana, enacted by the legislature of the state of Haryana. The university has firmly resolved to impart advanced legal education to whom practical legal skills and interdisciplinary understanding, keeping in view the requirements of a just and equitable society. Droid Penal Group, a unit of Arjun Das Gulati Memorial Society, Prayagraj. It has registered a society for the research in the criminology, Indian Legal Research Society on Criminology. This society will look into the research and publication of research work under the banner of Indian Legal Research Society on Criminology. Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center. Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center was inaugurated on 1st July 2016 by Srimati Smriti Zubin Irani. This is the leading center of Ministry of Education, Government of India under Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission on Teachers and Teaching. This center empowers through various basics and advanced workshops for teachers in pedagogy and ICT skills. MHRD has also selected GAD-TLC as the National Resource Center of Chemistry in 2018. Now I welcome Dr. Raj Lakshmi Wagh, Assistant Professor of Bharatiya Vidyapeeth, Dean to University, New Law College. She has completed her BCom in NIIT, LLB, LLM, and PhD in Cyber Laws. She has authored a number of research articles and books. She has started the Advanced Exploration Training of Intellectual Property Cyber Law Cell, which is recognized by Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa. She has also been in the development of MOOCs for BVDU. She has organized many events, the last being the refresher course for faculty at national level. She has guided interdisciplinary projects on IPR. Dr. Raj Lakshmi Wagh ma'am is a member of IQSE board and research guide. I request ma'am to enlighten us on this conference about emerging trends in intellectual property and cyber laws.
Thank you, Ritiksha.
Madam, unmute yourself. Wagh ma'am. Wagh ma'am, unmute yourself.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, clear.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. It is indeed a pleasure to have in this conference on emerging trends in intellectual property and cyber laws, professionals from various disciplines registering for paper presentation on varied themes on IPR and cyber law. As Bernard Shaw has very rightly stated, and I quote, "I have an idea and you have an idea. And when we exchange this idea, I have two and you have two." This is the very essence of this conference, where there exists an exchange of plethora of ideas from intellectual minds. The power of IPR laws boosts the economy of the country. We do have latest developments in the field of IPR, like fluid trademarks, which have crossed boundaries and are entering the virtual world. IPR and cyber laws are two such topics which cannot be curbed by physical boundaries and is an interdisciplinary subject today. IPR protect works both in tangible and tangible form. The global markets have benefited by the technological advancements and innovation. Every good innovation has its own pitfalls, and violation of IPR has become one of the major concerns due to the growth of cyber technology. IPR, cyber laws, and the development of artificial intelligence go hand in hand and has also become one of the major concerns. That being the infringement of IPR, copyright, trademark, patents, and trade secrets by illegal practices like hyperlinking, framing, meta tagging, and cloud computing. Our theme for this conference is interdisciplinary, like role of arbitration in tackling IPR and cyber issues, IPR of commercial activities in outer space, challenges faced by pharma industries in IPR in the cyber world, management of IPR, cyber security, innovation in green technology, use IPR for economic development, IPR vis-a-vis domain disputes, IPR and medicine, rights of performers under the IPR and cyber world, artificial intelligence in IPR, data protection and IPR, and legal challenges of cloud computing. We have a number of participants who have participated in this conference from all over India and who are presenting their papers. It is to be noted here by all the participants that all the submissions sent must be original and should not have been published under anything or has been considered for publication in any other journal. Plagiarized entries are liable to be rejected. There must not be any copyright issue with the paper sent for publication purposes, and if such issues are later discovered, the Droid Penal publication is not responsible in any regard. The editor reserves the right to delete or edit any article or part thereof whose content is found to be offensive, defamatory, outrightly unethical, or if it is suggestive of racism or religious discrimination, illegal or terror activities. The article is subject to be rejected if its content is likely to offend the religious or political sentiments of the readers. The shortlisted authors have to sign a copyright agreement with the publisher, and the selected paper will be published with the ISBN number. There shall be awards for best presentation. The winner will be awarded memento and certificate. The best presentation award will be declared from all the technical sessions, namely professionals, academicians, research scholars, and students. On behalf of Bharatiya Vidyapeeth deemed to be University, New Law College, Droid Penal Group, a unit of Arjun Das Gulati Memorial Society, Prayagraj, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, National Law University, Sonipat, and Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya, National Mission on Teacher and Teaching, Ministry of Education, Government of India, I, Dr. Raj Lakshmi Wagh, convener, wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Raj Lakshmi ma'am, for cursory rundown of events and familiarizing us with the new developments in intellectual property rights. Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Ujjwala Bindale ma'am, Dean and Principal in charge of Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be University, New Law College, Pune. Dr. Ujjwala Bindale ma'am is the law graduate from Symbiosis Society Law College, Pune in the year 1999 with Masters in Law from Pune University in 2001 and a doctorate in Philosophy of Law in 2006 in Property Laws from Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed University, Pune. She has been teaching property laws since 2001, along with constitutional law, law of torts, research methodology, and international human rights. She is a recipient of Best Teacher Award in 2003, 2014, and 2015. Received the National Law Day Award 2022 by Dr. Justice K.G. Balakrishnan, former Chief Justice of India, in November 2022. With utter reverence and honor, the management of Lucknow Public College of Professional Studies and Lucknow Public School feels immense ecstasy to confer this citation of honors on 26 November 2022. She received LPS Excellence Award in Field of Education at the hands of Honorable Mr. Justice Shahibul Hasnan, Chairman Drugs and Narcotics Board, Punjab, on 18th February 2023 at LPS Excellence Award Ceremony, Chapter 2nd. She is a member of Academic Council and is also a member of several cells in BBDU. Along with that, she is also a research guide at Bharati Vidyapeeth since 2010. Besides this, nationally she is a legal expert appointed by Bihar Public Service Commission for Bihar Judicial Service Interview Board and Rajasthan Public Service Commission for Rajasthan Judicial Services. She is a member of Technical Advisory Committee of ILCI. Ma'am has publications in various national and international journals. She has organized, attended, and coordinated various workshops and seminars at BVDU. To mention significant one is in collaboration with CIPAM, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, India, and has delivered lectures on significance and impact of IPR at various institutions of Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be university. Now, I would like ma'am to take over from here.
Thank you. Thank you, Vardhan. Good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to this virtual national conference on emerging trends in intellectual property and cyber laws, organized by Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be University, New Law College, Pune, Droid Penal Group, a unit of Arjun Das Gulati Memorial Society, Prayagraj, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Law University, Sonipat, in collaboration with Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission on Teachers and Teaching, Ministry of Education, Government of India, coordinated by Dr. Wagh ma'am, Mr. Rahul Gulati sir and his team, and my dear students. I today, on behalf of the whole organizing committee and Bharati Vidyapeeth New Law College Pune, warmly welcome Honorable Professor Dr. Vivek Savji sir, Vice Chancellor Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be University Pune, for his presidential address. I also welcome Dr. Amit Kamboj sir, Registrar Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Law University Sonipat as our chief guest today. Dr. S.K. Bose, Associate Professor, School of Law, Manav Rachana University, Delhi, NCR, as our keynote speaker today. I also warmly welcome Dr. Vimal Raha Madam, Project Head and Joint Director, Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, as our chief guest today. I warmly welcome Ms. Gauri Gulati Ma'am, Managing Director from Droid Pinal Group, Prayagraj. Also, I welcome today's resource persons, Dr. Divanshu Srivastav, Head Faculty of Law, Jagran Lake City University, Bhopal, as well Dr. Charu Srivastava, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Law, UPES University, Dehradun. Also, I warmly welcome Ms. Sushmita Mukherjee, Advocate, Allahabad High Court, and all my dear participants and students. Before we proceed ahead, I would very briefly introduce you all to Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be University and New Law College, Pune. Dear dignitaries, Bharati Vidyapeeth is multi-campus and multidisciplinary and is catering to the needs of urban and rural students and has world-class infrastructure and facilities. Bharati Vidyapeeth offers programs in innovative and emerging areas and has 29 constituent institutions, including 3 research institutes. The scientific development of Bharati Vidyapeeth has been possible only because of Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam Saheb, the founder of Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be university, a visionary who at the age of 18 years decided to establish Bharati Vidyapeeth as a distinct educational institution. And today, Dr. Patangrao Kadam Saheb is the guiding star for whole of Bharati Vidyapeeth fraternity. The legacy of our Sahib is prospered by Professor Dr. Shivajirao Kadam Sir, Chancellor Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be University Pune, by Honorable Dr. Vishwajit Kadam Sir, Pro Vice Chancellor Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be University and Secretary Bharati Vidyapeeth, Dr. Asmita Tai Jagtap, Executive Director Health Sciences Bharati Vidyapeeth Pune, and Professor Dr. Vivek Savji Sir, Vice Chancellor Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be universities. Respected dignitaries, under the visionary guidance of our patrons, New Law College Pune is consistently ranked amongst the top 5 private law colleges in India. It is re-accredited with A+ grade by NAC in 2017. It is one of the constituent units of Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be university and is recognized by Bar Council of India and University Grants Commission. The university offers quality legal education from the undergraduate level to PhD level. College has been pioneering and was first to offer multidisciplinary BBA LLB college, BBA LLB integrated course in the year 2008. Our college aims at training and producing global legal professionals well equipped with modern advocacy and ICT skills and imparting justice education to one and all. The students at our organizations play an integral part through not just academics but also organizing various events and running multiple student initiative-based cells for training in justice education. For example, the best cell which I can name is the Advanced Exploration Training of Intellectual Property and Cyber Law Cell, which grooms the students to conduct advanced research in intellectual property and cyber laws and have undertaken multidisciplinary projects, seminars, webinars, conferences, and today is the best to mention one. Madhyastata, the Alternative Dispute Resolution Cell, has been working efficiently in training and developing the skill sets of our students in the field of ADR. Our ADR cell is in collaboration with London Mediation Academy, UK, which guides and trains our students in ADR and mediation for becoming global lawyers. Dear dignitaries, there are various other cells of this particular college which grooms the students to choose successful global legal career and through which they are trained to be the crusaders of justice education. Before I rest my speech today, I am recalled of the words of Dr. Raghunath Anand Mashalkar, sir, the Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan holder, who once said, and I quote, he said, the importance of IPR in the Indian economy will be well understood properly if only we understand this particular, that is, tomorrow's war will be fought not by conventional weapons, guns, missiles and so on, but in the knowledge markets with new thermonuclear weapons called information and knowledge. Further, Sir said, the war on patent rights which took place between Kodak and Polaroid was settled for about $1 billion recently. So these wars in knowledge market will be expensive. And as India plays its new role in the globalized world and changes its IP policies and laws, it will have to gear up to fight these wars in both India and abroad. So, thus, I say this 2 days national conference on emerging trends in intellectual property and cyber law is organized for making us understand that this fourth generation and fifth generation human rights, that is cyber laws and IPR laws, we have developed and are the future of humankind, mankind, and we very well have to be equipped to deal with these particular rights and adopt them and help the nation grow. And so IPR and cyber laws, they play a very significant role in our legal system today. Once again, I welcome you all dignitaries, participants and students and express my gratitude towards the organizing committee members for giving me this opportunity to collaborate for this national conference, for making awareness and of course dealing with all the emerging trends in IPR and cyber laws. Thank you everyone. Once again, welcome, and I'm over to you, Riddha.
Thank you, ma'am, for throwing light on the legacy of this esteemed institution. Now, before we proceed, I would like to request all to please turn on their cams for the group photograph.
Done?
Yes, ma'am. Now, I would like to introduce our special guest, Dr. S.K. Bose, acclaimed Associate Professor at School of Law, Manav Rachna University, Delhi. With more than 25 years of experience in teaching, research, and practice, he is also the director at Center for Legislative Studies and Research, MRU. An author of 12 well-received books for university students, Dr. Bose has the distinction of teaching in various elite institutions, including Indian Law Institute, New Delhi, the Indian Society of International Law, New Delhi, Indian Institute of Public Administration, Indian Indira Gandhi National Open University, K.R. Mangalam University. Dr. Bose has a number of publications in national and international journals to his credit. He is a member of International Criminal Court Bar Association, member of International Intellectual Property Law Association, and Supreme Court Bar Association of India. Now, I would like Sir to take over.
Thank you so much, Vidya, for a very brief introduction. At the outset, I express my sincere gratitude for giving me this opportunity to become one of the keynote speakers on this particular day. And at the outset, I take the opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to the Vice Chancellor Bharati Vidyapeeth, the respected Registrar NLU Sonipat, respected Project Head and Director Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, respected Dean and Principal, the New Law College Pune, respected Managing Director Droid Pinelli Group, respected convener of this national conference, ladies and gentlemen. the very important topic, emerging topic, the emerging trends in intellectual property law and cyber law. And at the beginning, I must appreciate the fact of choosing this particular theme for this national conference. With the continuing advancement in artificial intelligence, particularly in the field of machine learning, and increasingly prevalent usage of these approaches in consumer products, it is not very surprising that the pace of patent filing in this sector is increasing tremendously. Companies, especially AI and ML industry, especially machine learning industry in particular, becoming increasingly interested in constraint and requirements of patenting their technology. So therefore, the thing is, why, what are the trends now emerging, especially in this particular era? Technology is advancing. At least let me give you the figure of 5.16 billion people are now the internet users. That means it's about 65% of the world population is what you talk about 5.16 billion. And 4.19 billion are the social media users. So you'll have to find that where the massive use of the social media platforms, and with this advancement of technology, there are various challenges posing threat to the human life as far as intellectual property or the cyber laws are concerned. We talk about cyber laws because of these online transactions. We are talking about this digitalized world where the Honorable Prime Minister is pitching for making all kind of digital world. Therefore, what are the challenges posing that day in and day out, and how will come out of these challenges? This national conference is actually held there to see that what are the ideas, what are the thoughts that are being brought forth by various academicians or the law professionals and legal professionals or legal luminaries. They'll be bringing to the table. These 2 days national conference where various paper presentation will be made on these themes and sub-themes of cyber law and intellectual property law. That will give us the idea as to what are the things coming up, what kind of research that these people are doing that in the field of intellectual property law or cyber law. Even if there are certain measures and steps have been taken by the government of India to have a very robust IPR regime in place. Even the Ministry of Home Affairs have started various portals for addressing all kinds of online frauds or these digital transactions, and how to have a robust mechanism there to see that these are the cyber crimes, right from hacking, spoofing, phishing, all that rampantly increasing. So as a result, it is time for all of us to come together on one platform and share our experiences and ideas, and to see that how we can come up with various mechanisms that we can give suggestions to the government of India. And we see that especially that when we talk about research and innovations in the field of intellectual property law or cyber laws, we are expecting these researchers to come up with various thoughts and various experiences and various ideas to see that how we can better prepare ourselves to tackle all kind of challenges posing. If you talk about the challenges, internet and technology, one of the prime challenges, because the massive use of internet and technology, where the anonymity is one factor that is giving rise to all kinds of cyber crimes or online crimes. Lack of effective enforcement is another concern, and I would like to see that how many papers are the researchers are writing the papers on this, seeing what are the measures and steps to be taken to see that effective enforcement of the IPR law regime. Poor economic infrastructure is one of the major concerns. Lack of awareness. What is that lack of awareness? Definitely one of the prime factors that why we are all the victim of cyber crimes of late. Even very well-educated people are committing the kind of harakiri where they are sharing all the private information now randomly using social media platforms, having half knowledge or even without adequate knowledge how to operate, how to have these private settings and all. So what are the emerging trends that are coming up, definitely to be seen and pondered about? IP administration is another major concern. This is again a challenge. There is also a case now coming up with, that in the USA where a person filed one petition there where his application was rejected by the intellectual property or trademark office of US. Then he filed in that circuit court appealing that even this artificial intelligence generated information belongs to who is going to get that copyright. So that is also posing a serious menace to as far as copyright, one of the important components of IPR is concerned. Similarly, now whether the patent act defines clearly that inventor is going to be a human being. So when you are depending so much on the intellectual or the artificial intelligence to generate information or to create something, whether you will be giving credit to that device, that was actually a contention where most of the countries rejected this appeal. But one country that is in the world, Germany, told that yes, the artificial intelligence will be given some kind of recognition. So therefore, that human being using the technology to generate that kind of invention, or it is leading to that kind of invention, definitely that some kind of credit to be given to the artificial intelligence. So therefore, the right goes to both the person who has given the command to the AI and the AI that generated some information that leading eventually to this kind of invention. So these are some of the serious concerns are before us to think and ponder over. I am of this opinion that things are changing thick and fast. Of course, we'll have to maintain that kind of tempo to be in tandem with the pace, the way the technology is advancing. But this is going to be a perennial challenge. The challenge will not come to an end. Like we talk about various apps, as many as 15 top applications are being used by the internet users. So right from Twitter to YouTube to WhatsApp to Facebook, and all these applications are being used. As a result, again, talking about that awareness where people living in that small cities or rural areas, even they are educated, but they are not very much aware of all these technical points or technical mechanisms as to how they can operate the things very smoothly without creating or without being victim of any kind of legal hassles. So this kind of awareness program to be conducted, and that awareness can be generated by academicians like you, those who will be making their paper presentations and bringing new things to discuss and think that what way the research can be taken forward and what suggestions and advice they can present to see that the government may take some kind of clues from you and put a robust regime in place. But these are the challenges. I think that the challenges, there is no way that we cannot face these challenges. There is no way that there is no problem that doesn't have any solutions. So if we will be working hard, we'll be working tirelessly and using all our resources, definitely we'll be creating a kind of system that will be helping us to tackle all kind of challenges being posed to us as far as intellectual property law and cyber laws are concerned. With these thoughts, I wish every participant all the best, and I wish the organizer to have a great success as far as this national conference is concerned. Before I end my speech, I take this opportunity to extend my sincere thanks and gratitude to all these partners of this national conference, and especially my special thanks to the Vice Chancellor of Bharati Vidyapeeth, and also the convener. And also I know that Bimla ma'am and that the principal of New Law College Pune. Thank you so much, Gauravji. Probably I'm not able to see Gauravji. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity on a very short notice. I could manage to come, though I will be slightly busy with my schedule. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, sir, for your delightful words of wisdom and knowledge. Next, I would like to welcome the Vice Chancellor of Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be University Pune, Professor Dr. Vivek Saoji, who has served as former Vice Chancellor of KLE Academy of Higher Education and Research, deemed to be University Belgaum. Dr. Vivek Saoji, born and brought up in a small taluka place, Mehkar in district Buldana, Vidarbha, is an alumnus of Indira Gandhi Government Medical College, Nagpur. He did his MBBS and MS from IGGMC Nagpur during 1980 to 88. After that, he joined Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai for his advanced training in surgical oncology. Dr. Saoji joined Bharati Vidyapeeth in December 1990 and rose to become its principal and dean in July 2007. He was the principal for a period of 10 years. After that, he went on to become the Vice Chancellor of KLE Academy of Higher Education and Research, deemed to be University Belgaum, Karnataka. Dr. Saoji was awarded the prestigious Famer Fellowship in year 2003 to 4 for pursuing his advanced training in medical education and leadership at International Famer Institute, Philadelphia, PA, USA. Subsequently, he has also been awarded the International Fellowship in Medical Education in 2005 to 7 to pursue his master's in health profession education at the prestigious Department of Medical Education, University of Illinois at Chicago, USA. Dr. Saoji is extensively trained with HPE and leadership. Dr. Saoji is the immediate past president of Academy of Health Profession Educators of India. He was the governing council member of Indian Council of Medical Research, New Delhi, and also the member of governing council of Association of Indian Universities, New Delhi. He is empaneled as expert by NAAC for assessment and accreditation and also by National Board of Examination. He is the life member of Indian Medical Association and Association of Surgeons in India. He has a number of research publications in peer-reviewed scientific journals and is a reviewer of number of scientific journals. Apart from being a renowned and skilled surgeon, he is also known nationally and internationally for his work in health profession education. Dr. Saoji is an avid reader, a gifted orator, and well-known academic administrator. He is passionate about bringing meaningful changes in higher education system and medical education. His mission is to make a difference in life of all the students, patients, and all the stakeholders in higher education and people in general. I will now request Sir to grace us with his words and presence.
Very good morning to everyone. The distinguished dignitaries present here, the chief guest of today's function, Dr. Amit Kamboj, Registrar of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National University, Dr. S.K. Bose, who just delivered the keynote address from Manav Rachana University, New Delhi, Dr. Vimal Rath, National Coordinator, GAD TLC, Dr. Ujjwala Bendale, our principal of the New Law College, Ms. Gauri Gulati, Chairperson of Arjun Das Gulati Memorial Society and Educational Trust, Prayagraj, Dr. Raj Lakshmi Wagh, the other dignitaries who are present here, delegates, friends, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, let I bring you the greetings from Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be University Pune, and congratulate our team from the New Law College for organizing this this national conference on a very important topic of emerging trends in intellectual property and cyber laws. This is a very apt topic. The previous speaker, Dr. Bose, just enlightened on the salient features and the scope of this particular topic. And also Dr. Wagh introduced us in the beginning that as to what all areas are going to be covered in this national conference. So I think it's going to be a real brainstorming sessions today and tomorrow. Though I am an odd person out in this gathering, you're all lawyers, experts in the various specialties of the law. But I mean, I'm sure the deliberations are going to be really meaningful, and the participants will get deeper insights onto the various nuances of these emerging areas, that is the intellectual property and cyber laws. Well, I think we at Bharati Vidyapeeth believe that the conferences, workshops, seminars, serve multiple purposes. It not only enlightens the participants as well as the delegates who join to get the recent trends, recent advances in these various specialties or the finer aspects of these emerging trends, emerging areas, but also get an opportunity to network with the experts in the field. And I think today's era, I think we need to be collaborative, we need to be fostering collaborations, we need to work together, we need to create opportunities for the greater good. And I think these conferences, seminars pose this opportunity. Of course, this is a virtual seminar, so I think all the participants would be joining online. In fact, during the last seminar also, I had requested our principal that yes, online is good, online is easy and convenient, but I think physically, I think we can have much more interaction and we can connect with each other, I think in a better way than online. Well, I think online as of now certainly is the order of the day, and we see convenience that everyone can join from their respective places. So I think that's something which is important. Dr. Bendale already briefed you about Bharati Vidyapeeth, founded by Dr. Patangrao Kadam, a first generation entrepreneur. I think coming from a very humble background, went on to establish Bharati Vidyapeeth. Today is an educational conglomerate with 180 plus institutes and maybe about a lakh of students and almost about 15,000 faculty members which are there. As far as the university is concerned, I think it's one of the largest deemed to be universities in the country, with a multi-faculty, multidisciplinary faculties, with again close to 25,000 students in the university and almost about 2,000 faculty members. So I think this university gives us a unique opportunity to work in different areas. In fact, as I said, in today's era, it's not discipline specific or specialty specific work, but we have to progress, if we have to grow, we have to think little out of the box and work with different specialities, different groups. So here in Bharati Vidyapeeth, not just we have health sciences, law, management, social sciences, humanities, environmental sciences, biotechnology, and so on and so forth. So this gives us a good opportunity for working together and sharing the best practices of each specialty and how it can benefit the other and vice versa. So think here this initiative from the Law College is definitely appreciative. I think it has been emphasized and re-emphasized that with the rapid advent of ICT, the technology, the areas of artificial intelligence and machine learning, I think with everything getting computerized, these importance of cyber laws, because we see so many times these hackings, that is your accounts may get hacked, your privacy may be leaked. Then I think there are cyber crimes which are happening, extortions, blackmail, so many things which are coming, and I mean we can't even think of some of these possibilities. So how do we train ourselves? So I think it is very important for all the law professionals to be well conversant with these emerging areas of cyber laws. And of course, I think intellectual property, I think with all these technological advances, whatever one may create, a small thing, big thing, I mean, and why just in technology? It can be in environment, it can be in food technologies, it can be in health sciences. So whatever new developments which are there, we have to protect its copyright and see that it is not misused or hijacked by someone else. I think these topics are very relevant, very important for two reasons. As I said, that there's a tremendous surge of technology, and secondly, I think and importantly, I think we are grooming tomorrow's professionals. Today's students, they would be in the professional practice for maybe next 30 years or more. And if they are in the professional practice for next 30 years, then they should be well versed with not just the current, but what are the challenges that are likely to be in the offing, and how we can ensure that they are lifelong learners, not just about the today's trends. So, I mean, jokingly, or why jokingly, the reality is that what we say in education or higher education, that we present day teachers or present day faculty, they treat tomorrow's students or tomorrow's professionals with yesterday's curricula. So our curricula should not be fossilized. Our curricula should not be something which has just been going, but should include newer competencies which we are discussing about intellectual property, about cyber laws, about some of the emerging challenges that may be there. So we are giving justice to our stakeholders, which giving justice to our students, and we're making them ready not just to present to be, I mean, competent for today's needs, but also be ready to face tomorrow's challenges. So I'm sure these deliberations will be insightful. These deliberations will add to the knowledge of the participants. Of course, I'm also told that there are going to be good number of presentations which are there. So this will give platform for the students or the learners or the professionals to present their work relating to this. And I think it can be learning, I mean, co-learning from each other. So it's not that the learning is a continuous process and we learn from each other. As I said, that this conference presents a good platform for co-learning. So I once again congratulate the faculty, congratulate the participants, and welcome everyone on behalf of Bharati Vidyapeeth, and wish the conference all success. I'm sure that participants would go enriched from this conference. So once again, thank you for inviting me here. Thank you for allowing me to share a few of my thoughts and wishing you the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wise words and for sharing your inspiring perspective towards this conference. I'm sure this was very enriching and enlightening for all of us. Now, it is my immense pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Amit Kumar, the Registrar of B.R. Ambedkar National Law University in Sonipat. Dr. Kumar holds a PhD in law along with an LLM and a BA LLB degree. He has over 15 years of teaching experience at the Institute of Law, Kurukshetra University, and a research experience of 16 years. He has supervised the research work of 4 PhD scholars and 72 LLM scholars, and has authored 22 research papers in national and international journals. He has presented 59 research papers in a plethora of national and international seminars and workshops. His area of expertise lies in labor laws and alternative dispute resolution system. He has also authored a book on dynamics of food security in India. We welcome Dr. Amit Kumar, who will enlighten us with his knowledge and experience.
Thank you, Vanishka. May I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. I welcome all the worthy delegates of this national conference, and I first of all congratulate BVDU New Law College Pune for the efforts put in organizing such a beautiful national conference on a very relevant and emerging topic, that is emerging trends in intellectual property and cyber laws. At the outset, I welcome Sri Honorable Professor Dr. Vivek Sauji, Vice Chancellor Bharati Vidyapeeth, Pune, Professor Vimal Ra, Project Head, Joint Director, Guru Anand Dev Teaching Learning Center, Dr. S.K. Bose, Associate Professor, School of Law, Manav Rachna University, Delhi, Dr. U.S. Bendale, Dean and Principal, BDU New Law College, Pune, Ms. Gulati, Gauri Gulati, Managing Director, Droid Panel Group, Prayagraj, Convener, Dr. Raj Lakshmi P. Vaga, and my friend Gaurav Gulati. I am thankful to all of you to share with you my thoughts on this occasion of National Conference. It is a privilege for me to share this platform with all of you. Our university, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Law University, which is situated in a very precious area and location near to Delhi in a Sonipat. It is one of the university out of 24 National Law University and the only National Law University of the Haryana. University was established by the Act of 2012 and it started to function in 2019. In these 4 years, we have achieved certain landmarks in the area of legal education. Our university is situated in a 25-acre land in Rajiv Gandhi Education City. The building, infrastructure, faculty, and all things, they are up to the mark and excellent in the area of legal education. The total strength of the student and the requirement of the building, they are much satisfactory, and the university is approachable easily by any of the way, by air, by train, and by road. It is situated just in a vicinity of 600 of a GT road from Delhi to Chandigarh. I welcome all the participants. I welcome all the august gathering on behalf of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Law University and Dr. Being a collaborating university in this precious seminar or conference, it is our privilege that we also witness that how the thought provoking of our different intellectuals will be there in this 2 day seminar. And I wish to everybody that this seminar will prove its strength and will prove its relevance, and everyone who will attend the same benefited by attending the same. As concerned to this topic, that is emerging trends. Emerging trends in the intellectual property and cyber law, although it is not my expertise, but being a student of law, I think that everyone is much versed and in touch of the cyber laws in the present scenario. As concerned to the intellectual property and cyber law, we cannot segregate the two. They are very much intermingled. Means nowadays every idea, every intellectual thought is shared by the medium of cyber, or cyberspace is one of the area through which we share our thoughts in the society. Hello. Ma'am,
Yes, sir,
hello.
you're audible.
Sorry. Then as concerned to this trends, we are now nowadays we are looking in this area of cyber laws and the intellectual property. With the advent of this artificial intelligence, AI, we are going to see a lot of changes in not only in the application of the cyber law itself, but also in the application of the intellectual property rights. Initially, what was the idea sharing platform? It was a meeting between the scientist, and it was a meeting between the intellectual person. And that meeting was organized basically in physical modes. Initially, with if we traditionally we take an idea, if we talk about the traditional thought sharing process. Now this process has almost changed. Meetings, idea sharing, that is through the different accounts, and it is very easy to make an pilferage or infringement of rights, specifically copyrights. What is the idea shared by you? It can be hacked and steal by anybody. Then what it required a protection through the cyber law. And in this present scenario, where artificial intelligence, it also take a wider space, and this trends in the artificial intelligence, they have also been changed. Now the people, they have started to talk about the mechanical inventions and the effect of AI and the challenges which it will prove for the application of the law in the traditional form, and on the other hand, the challenges to the cyber law itself. Some of the challenges as concerned to the copyright, we can discuss. One is copyright infringement, and another is the linking of one website with another website. That is major threat in the area of the copyright protection. And a lot of judgments are being given by the different courts of the countries. Then another area that is, which is more debatable in legal issues, which have a challenge, that is area of framing. Means the framer only provide user the modus operandi to access copyright content, which is retrieved from a website to browser the user is accessing, so they cannot held responsible for copying, communicating or distributing the copyright content. What the question arises here, whether getting the copyright content from a getting a copyright content from a website and combining with some more to create one's own will amount to adaptation or interpretation under law or no. You have taken an idea, you have taken some content from the other website and then adopt the same with a different interpretation. Is it violation of the copyright or not? Another is in a software piracy, which is very common. Even if I remember, as an administrator of the institution, one of the directions we received from the side of the government that most of the institutions, they are using this Microsoft at the computer systems of the university and their institutions, which are pirated one, not original. And a case was filed by the Microsoft company. Thereafter, a notification was circulated to all that whatever software you will use the only original one. It may be any software which is permitted in a free to use, or you may purchase the same. Means the level of piracy, level of using of software unauthorizedly, it is not even in the knowledge of the common man, and even in the government sector or at the in a sector of the different institutions, because of lack of awareness, people, they are knowingly or unknowingly violate the piracy law, violate the law, and they use the piracy software. It is need not necessary that they have an intention, because in a government system, if I am using a computer or system, then whatever system is provided to me, it is the liability of my institution to give an original software. Why I will use the piracy software? The only thing is because of lack of knowledge. Then cyber squatting and trademark infringement. These are the common challenges. And all the challenges, they have to be meet out only with the spreading of knowledge, making a relevant law, by making an amendment in the law with the changing scenario, or by these emerging trends in these fields. So I hope that in this conference, all of we will look into this perspective, and we will share our thoughts on this area, which will be beneficial for all of us. With these good wishes, I again give my heartfelt thanks to this BVDU New Law College Pune, Dr. Raj Lakshmi P. Wag, for convening such a beautiful national conference, and I wish that it will be a fruitful one for all of us. Thank you. Thank you.
I would like to thank Dr. Amit Kumar sir for his thought-provoking outlook towards IPR and cyber law. I'm sure we all resonated a lot with the insights and wisdom that he shared. Now, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Vimal Rar ma'am. She is a leading female edupreneur in the e-learning field with a decade of corporate e-learning experience. She is considered one of the pioneers in implementing ICT in higher education in the country. She has authored research papers a patent, books, presentations, and projects, and has been invited to speak at various local, national, and international forums. Professor Rao has achieved national recognition in e-learning through various activities, including developing e-content, creating a teacher's e-kit, implementing MOOCs, empowering teachers in ICT skills, and introducing newer teaching methodologies. She has also co-designed the four-quadrant format of e-content for the UGC's ePG Pathshala project. She manages 3 national level e-learning centers and has trained over 70,000 teachers at the Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, for which she was recently honored by Union Minister Srimati Smriti Irani. She has developed over 50 MOOCs in 4-quadrant format for Swayam platform at the Center for E-Learning, SGTB Khalsa College. She has been awarded the National Resource Center of Chemistry of MHRD, Government of India, for developing ARPIT courses 3 times in a row for all chemistry teachers of India since 2018. And her e-content in ARPIT courses in chemistry has been rated among the best in the country by MHRD. She has contributed to policy making at the national level in various committees, including UGC's Online Courses Regulations 2018, E-Governance Committee, Technical Committee of National Academic Depository at UGC, and Expert Evaluation Committee for National Educational Alliance in Technology of AICTE. She is also a governing body member of around 10 autonomous colleges in the country and a member of the committee to review and continue the ePG Pathshala's project's next phase at UGC. Additionally, she has contributed to making chemistry labs safer and environmentally friendly and has been honored with various awards, including INSA Best Teacher Award 2020, Edupreneur Award by Ministry of Education, Bahrain, Delhi Ratan Award, and Edupreneur Innovator Award. Now I invite ma'am to take over.
Thank you so much, Vanshika. Good afternoon, everyone. Very respected Professor Vivek Saoji, Vice Chancellor, New Law College, Pune. Very respected Dr. Amit Kamboj, Registrar, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, National Law University, Sonipat. Very respected Dr. S.K. Bose from School of Law, Manav Rachna University, who gave the keynote address on this occasion. Very respected Dr. Ujjwala Bendale, Dean and Principal from New Law College, Pune. All the other coordinating colleagues from the prestigious institutions, from New Law College, Bharati Vidyapeeth, Droid Panel Group, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, National Law University, Sonipat, and most importantly, all dear colleagues and students who have joined in this online national conference on emerging trends in intellectual property and cyber laws. I welcome each one of you in this 2 days conference on behalf of Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, a center of Ministry of Education under the prestigious Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission on Teachers and Teaching. I welcome you also on behalf of Professor A.K. Bakshi, who is the chairman of the center, and Professor Jaswinder Singh, who is the director of the center. And we as a team, we are contributing in sincere way in terms of making collaborative events as well as some individual events. Our team has expertise in e-learning, pedagogies, education technologies, to name a few. But then these collaborative events, they give a better flavor and the need of different segment of our education system. So in that way, I will first of all like to thank Droid Panel Group, Gaurav, and his entire team, and also from New Law College, and also Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, National Law University, Sonipat. So thanks for collaborating in this very important theme, which is on emerging trends in intellectual property and cyber laws. I am not an expert like all of you in this particular field, but yes, as a layman and also working in the educational technologies, I can comment upon the need of how education system, the first of all thing is any new topic, any new challenge which comes to the society, I think as educationists, as stakeholders of education system, both the teachers and students, we should be first of all addressing in terms of creating awareness. And this conference is a right step in that direction. But I will also request all those who are presenting paper, giving their thought that what are the challenges and how we can improve upon. You should also be taking it to the grassroots level. Even the laymen who are not into education system, they need awareness on at least these cyber crimes and other things happening. Especially all the financial frauds which we keep on getting news, and we just wish it should not happen with us or our near and dear ones. So can, as education system, all of you, those who are involved in this conference and who are presenting paper, can you also make some projects in your institutions where going to the society, making them aware about these laws? I feel small amount of these knowledge, which are really life skills, I will say, are essential. Otherwise, whatever information we are getting in terms of how to handle this, they also may be wrong. And we may be trapped in that particular thing. So that is why one of my sincere requests as we go ahead. Another thing is, in the light of National Education Policy 2020, so much change is happening in terms of the teaching pedagogy, in terms of preparing our students towards the various professional requirements, but more important in terms of intellectual property rights and this cyber laws. I think we should also be looking into the ethic part. Are we really inculcating the ethics? Because why are we going into taking ideas from other without acknowledging, taking that research thing? And here again, I will say the challenges as again, if I look back when I was doing PhD, they were not so digital use. But then the positive part and the negative part both go hand in hand is, once you share the idea sitting in just a physical group, other person may use it before you publish. But how the digital content and the digital part can be like, the moment you publish, there are digital traits and the evidence we are already putting. So it will be always a good habit that whenever you are doing a meeting, if it is in an online way, you're recording that, and please keep these records, because when that particular idea percolates into a proper patent or some good research, definitely I think we will be like to be a sincere part of that very particular thing. So that is another angle I will like you to be introspecting also. Another point which was very well highlighted by Dr. Amit regarding the software piracy. That is another thing from coming from the education system and being into training of teachers. I will say this is another area we have to really exploit and make our teachers and students aware that piracy not at this cost, but yes, if we can collectively look for cheaper alternatives from India's perspective, why not? We are the leaders in terms of providing the technical edge, even in the Microsoft and many other companies. So, and also some open educational resources, or can there be joint initiative? What happens is sometimes we are like, we look at the cost of a particular software and we go into piracy that maybe our educational institutions will not be able to afford. Can we not form a good collaborative group where if there are softwares, especially, I'm not talking about the day-to-day use type of Word, Excel or something of the Office package, but yes, if there are research packages which are like quite high cost, can they not be shared rather than going into unethical practices and infringing into the IPR and conducting these type of piracy is another thing we have. So I think we have to be evolving the good habits. And in all this technological era now coming, we also talk about the teachers contributing and creating their content. Can that ethic be also inculcated in our students that don't copy and paste using the plagiarism tools? in our assignments, we can really inculcate that habit right from the beginning. So these are some of my thoughts, and I'm sure that all the distinguished speakers who will be speaking in these 2-day conference, they will be doing justice to the topic, and I'm sure all the participants will be benefiting, not in terms of getting ideas from the stalwarts who will be sharing their entire life's perspective in some short duration, but yes, you will also be seriously looking into implementing these ideas and taking it further. So I wish very best to the conference. And once again, I thank all the collaborating institution with us at GAD-TLC. We are taking all these efforts where we can improve upon whatever are the flaws, whatever are the new challenges in terms of whether the new policies are coming, the curriculums are changing, how we can get ideas from industry, the society. So all these processes we are doing. So once again, thank you everyone. And I wish this conference the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your insights, ma'am. We feel privileged to have you join us for this occasion. Now, I would like to cordially invite our forthcoming honored guest, Ms. Gauri Gulati, ma'am. She is the Managing Director of Droid Penal Group, a unit of Arjun Das Gulati Memorial Society, Prayagraj, and is currently looking after academic and educational events of the organization. She was appointed as the Managing Director of the organization in the year 2022 by the journal elections of the society. She has completed her education from the University of Allahabad and was formerly serving as the principal of Mother Teresa Convent School, Handia, Prayagraj. She is serving as the chairperson of Arjun Das Gulati Educational Trust. The trust is working on its project of establishing Institute of Higher Education at Prayagraj and Chitrakoot. She is also associated with various projects which the society and the trust is working for the upliftment of the underprivileged people in district Chitrakoot. She is carrying forward the ideology of a grandfather in upliftment of the underprivileged persons with education. Now I would like to invite ma'am to grace us with her words.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone, and it gives me immense pleasure to propose a vote of thanks for today's event. National Conference on Emerging Trends in Intellectual Property and Cyber Laws, organized by New Law College, Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be University, Pune, Droid Penal Group, a unit of Arjun Das Gulati Memorial Society, Prayagraj, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National University, Sonipat. In collaboration with Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, a scheme under Kanpu Mohan Malviya National Mission on Teachers and Training, Ministry of Education, Government of India. I would like to thank all the guests and dignitaries who spared their precious time and graced today's event. I, on behalf of the organizing committee, convey my deep regards and heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Amit Kamboj, Registrar, B.R. Ambedkar National University, Sonipat, Dr. Vimal Rar, National Coordinator, Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, Honorable Professor Dr. Vivek Sahuji, Vice Chancellor, New Law College, Pune. Thank you, sir, for giving us the opportunity and collaborating with us for such wonderful events. I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Dr. S.K. Bose, Associate Professor, School of Law, Manav Ratna University, Delhi NCR, Dr. Ujjwala S. Bandale, Dean and Principal, Bharati Vidyapeeth, New Law College, Pune. I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Mr. Gaurav Gulati, Advocate, Allahabad High Court, who always encourages us to collaborate with wonderful universities like Bharati Vidyapeeth and many more to organize such wonderful events. And I would also like to thank Dr. Raj Lakshmi Wagh, Assistant Professor and convener for today's program, and all the student coordinators who coordinated very well the program. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the participants who have joined in today. And I would also like to wish all the participants all the best for tomorrow's session. And I hope that you all benefit from this. And if time is money, then today you have spent $1 million with us. Once again, I would like to thank Dr. Vimal Rai ma'am, GDTLC, for collaborating with us for such events, Bharti Vidyapeeth, and Professor Dr. Vivek Sahuji sir, Vice Chancellor, New Law College, Pune, for giving us this opportunity. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Ma'am, can we have one group photograph?
Yes, please. Kindly
Request everyone to switch on their cameras, please. Participants and dignitaries.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you again for your time and attention. With that, we conclude this inaugural ceremony. Tomorrow, we shall begin with paper presentation and schedule will be displayed on the WhatsApp group.
Thank you so much. All the best to everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.